cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, I want to get into some Real House of Potomac stuff. Looks like the girls have been on the internet and they have been doing the damn thing. Okay. I want to talk about Nneka. She brought in a new baby. Jassi has gotten married. We have Monique Samuels returning to Housewives of Potomac. And also, Candiace Dillard was standing up for Meghan Markle. And I want to talk about that, and also just an update on her and her return to the Housewives of Potomac. So, before we get into any of that stuff, we have to take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join the nation, go ahead and turn your notifications. Turn them on all so you get notified every time I go live or post a new video. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Tell your friend to subscribe to the channel, and tell somebody else, and tell somebody else, and tell somebody else to subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Please like the video. Get your boy back into the algorithm. Comment down below. That also helps as well. If you're here, comment over here in this chat. I think that's it. So let's play this intro and let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, and I am back. Okay. Listen, y'all, before we get into it, let me say what's up to Grown Woman. Don't try me in the chat. Hey boo, I'm waiting and I'm on time today. That's what's up. She says, as a black woman, I wish Candiace and Monique could come to a place of peace. They don't have to be besties, but at least show each other respect. It's been it's been too long, and I would love to see them both return. I'm with you on that. I think that it would be a great 360 for the show and for them as well. I know that Candiace is a person that holds on to grudges, be hanging on, and I think Monique is too. So I think that we're dealing with two people who just hold on to grudges, and sometimes it's not really worth it. I think they had a friendship at some point, so that's what that is. What's going on to Michelle in the chat? Hey, SoDeb. And what's going on, Lindsay? Monique is coming back. Yeah, we're getting ready to get into that. And yes, 5 watching, please hit that like button. It's actually 9 now. So go ahead and hit that like button for me, y'all. It is pre-99. What's going on to my sister, California Cutie? Y'all make sure to go over there and subscribe to her channel. I know she hates when I do that, but y'all subscribe to her channel. All right. So I want to get to Potomac. One, I'm excited for the fact that they are filming right now. And this news is coming out. We're seeing them more on social media. I'm not sure if Jassi is coming back though, but I did see that I think Giselle's coming back. Not Candiace, Giselle's coming back. Ashley's coming back. Wendy's coming back. What's my girl's name? What's her name? Shoot, I got a brain fart now. I can think of what her name is. Stacy's coming back. And yeah, so those are people that I know for sure is coming back. I'm not sure who else is coming back. Of course, we know that Karen Hugo's not gonna be back. And as you guys know, like we've been getting some updates on Housewives of Potomac. If you guys have been over here, we've talked about Katie Ross, and her and her rehab stuff going on. If you guys haven't seen that, please go back and check out my video from yesterday that I did. And then I did another one prior to that, too, about Katie. She's trying to get Karen pardoned by Donald Trump. So, I don't know. You guys have different feelings about Karen being in jail for her actions that she chose. But, again, I'll say I feel like Karen should not be in jail this long. Let's go ahead and get into what we got going on today. All right. What's the first one? Oh, yeah. So the first one I want to get into is, of course, let's pull the article up. Wendy Osefo posted this. This is from Jassi's wedding. It says, "It's a bride. Congratulations to my girl Jassi on her nuptials. Wishing you a lifetime of happiness. Love you, sis." Y'all, they look so freaking good. And these are some beautiful women. Wendy looks amazing. Jassi looks amazing. Stacey looks amazing. Stacey does the most basic things, but to me, she just looks amazing all the time. I see Jacqueline's over here in the chat. I wonder, did she go to the wedding? And then you have Ashley Darby. And she's just so odd, you know what I mean? But it's still Ashley. I love the dress. I think that they are all just dressed to the T. One thing I will say is I love Wendy's accessories that she has with this pink and this gold. I think it looks amazing. And I love Ashley's purse too, by the way. But they look really, really good. Here they are here.
Huh? Come up there? Is a seat up there? Who?
So it looks like they're having a really good time at Jassi's wedding. It looks like this a beautiful situation. What is this? Oh, my phone. I'm like, what is going on? Look at it. It looks like a really beautiful situation. Then we have Ashley. I know Ashley set this up, and I can't play the audio because it's music. Look at Ashley. She looks like a penguin. And Stacey just gonna have no kind of rhythm whatsoever. It's like once Ashley starts, everybody else gets worse. Well, they actually I don't think they can keep up with the rhythm that Ashley got going on. Because what is happening here? But Jassi definitely looks beautiful. I mean, she's a beautiful bride, y'all. Beautiful. But who I don't see is Giselle. Where's Giselle? Who else from the show? I mean, is Giselle the only one missing? Poor Stacey, right? Let me turn this on too so I can see those comments. What's going on? Michelle says Ashley and the hair. Well, what's Ashley's hair looking like? Let me see. Oh, you know what? I love Ashley's hair. It's giving Jessica Rabbit a little bit to me. Jizzy somewhere hating probably. She over there. Have y'all been watching that show that her and Ashley's on? That matchmaking show they have going on Bravo. I only got to watch one episode of it. I want to kind of go binge watch it since I'm back home, and see if I like the show or not. But I know that they're trying to get Ashley and Giselle and one of the other housewives from another franchise, like dates or something like that. And of course, Giselle's being picky. I think Giselle's playing the game like she's on Housewives of Potomac, because she's trying to get people knocked off while she's so she can keep the men she wants, like pick the men that she wants so they can all stick around, something like that. What you said, bro, you are looking good, Skin. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's that happiness. Yes, love Hotel. I think Ashley is a real guarded tool over there. I think she is too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you on that. I would think that she is. Ashley's there for the men's and the men's not to date them. Okay. Here goes another clip from the wedding as well. And I know I can't play the audio on this because I know there's music on this, I think. We can't hear it. Oh, and this is pre-wedding. So it says, this is from Reality Chat. Jassi, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. who had a pre-wedding celebration last night. She is set to marry her fiance Darius today. So y'all, the video I played before this was the wedding. As co-stars Wendy and Ashley posted on social media about their excitement and support surrounding the special day. Too bad she isn't coming back to the show. Y'all know one thing about her is I never remember her on the show. I never remember her. I remember she doesn't have like one memorable moment for me. She's beautiful, but I can't remember anything she did on the show. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's that. One if they have another slide. Yes, they do.
Officially in Dallas for Jassi's wedding. We here, girl. We here for you. It's so pretty. Jassi, it's your day. Officially in.
Here's Ashley on the way to see my girl Jassi become a whole married woman. I love the excitement they have. It seems like they're really friends for real. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these shows, you don't know who's friends or who's not friends, but it seems like they really do enjoy each other's company. Just to watch the excitement they have for Jassi getting married for the pre-nuptials and the actual wedding. I think this is just such a good thing. This is what I want to watch when I'm watching Housewives. I hope that this is captured on the show. But I have to see this picture one more time. They look beautiful, y'all. That is one thing about these girls in Potomac. They're going to step out and they're going to step out correctly. And maybe that's why Giselle couldn't come, because she's been getting it together, but not all the time. Okay. Also, let's give a big shout out to NECA, because NECA has brought a new bundle of joy into this world. It says, OMG, my heart skipped a beat. NECA had her baby and he is adorable. People magazine revealed that NECA and her husband, Dr. Ikenna Ihim, I think that's how you say it, welcomed their baby boy on May 14th. Oh, that's 2 days for my mom, my sister, and my aunt's birthday. They named him Noah Jedekai, I think. I messed that boy's name up. People magazine is reported that he weighs 7 pounds and 1.4 ounces. All so cute. Congratulations to NECA and Ikenna. I love to see this kind of stuff. Oh, the baby is adorable. The baby is adorable. And their pregnancy photos were bomb too. If y'all didn't see those, one of them I do have on my cover art, but her pregnancy photos were amazing. So shout out to NECA and for Jassi for just having really great celebrations right now with marriage and new babies. Again, things I want to watch on Housewives of anything. This is the stuff I want to watch. Okay, the shadiness is fun, but I want to see the real life stuff. Like this stuff was amazing. I wish we would have seen the journey of this on the show. You know, but maybe that's too much stress. I don't know. Think how that would work. Okay. But one more time, just congratulations to them. If you guys are tuning in late, drop down in the comments and shoot out some congratulations to them. Maybe they'll see it, maybe they won't. Who knows? All right, so I want to get into what I really came here for. Okay, what's going on? I'm not paid by anyone. I haven't seen you empty in forever. How are you, boo? I want to get into my girl Monique. Okay, now some of y'all are happy, some of y'all are not. Okay. As for me and my house, we are happy about this. This comes from People Magazine, but it's by way of the Bravo Shade Room. According to People Magazine, Monique Samuels is returning to the Real Housewives of Potomac for season 10 in a friend role. Monique is in a totally different place now, and fans will see that. A source tells People she's excited to show who she is now, not as a wife, not as just a mom, but as a woman starting over and taking on life on her own terms. Production for the show is currently underway in Maryland with last season stars. Okay, so here's who they have: Giselle, Ashley, Wendy, Kiarna, and Stacey. So where's Kiarna at? Why wasn't she at any of this at the wedding? Did she show up late or something? What's going on to Just Simply? I'm not happy about her turn. A lot of y'all are not happy about it. I think that she should have an opportunity to grow and show a different side of her. I think that, with all the things that has happened with her marriage and, just with the show and all, I think that, sometimes people have to go through things to become you know what they are. What they say about, you know, diamonds start off as coal. You know, a butterfly has to go through the cocoon to break out into a new creature. So maybe Monique's gonna come back onto the show and actually, you know, for you guys, maybe you will like her a little bit more. And then she's coming on as a friend. I feel like this is like a testing thing for Bravo to see like how's this going to work on the show. I wonder how Giselle's going to treat the situation because y'all know Giselle does not see it for her at all. Okay, um, and I wonder how Robin Dixon is feeling now that they're bringing Monique back, and we ain't heard nothing about Robin coming back. Mhm. One thing we do know though is that
I am so glad that Juan Dixon is not here right now.
Juan Dixon won't be there. Okay. But I really do wonder how Giselle is going to treat the fact that Monique is coming back. Even as a friend, bro, y'all know how Giselle can be. And she's been a lot lighter since Robin hasn't been on the show. And now there's no Karen. So I'm really thinking that maybe this might be a season of reconciliation for Monique and Giselle as well. You know, who knows? I would want to say she's going to come on as a friend of Kiana's though, because I'm definitely not coming back on as Ashley's friend. She's definitely not coming on as Giselle's friend. I don't think she knows Stacy. Wendy, I don't think they were really friends like that because she kind of iced her out with that whole Monique situation. I mean, with that whole Candiace thing. So, not sure how that's going to work. But y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know. Are y'all excited about Monique coming back? Now, this other part that I do have. So a lot of you guys know I do have friends that are friends with Candiace. And one of my friends posted this the other day, and I meant to come to you guys with this like weeks ago, but of course I've been all over the place and I haven't had a chance to come. But he posted a very reliable source for Russell Potomac T revealed to me last week that Candiace was not asked back, despite the demand from fans. Allegedly, things got tense between Candiace and a high-ranking producer. The source didn't elaborate on any further details. So as of right now, there's no Candiace coming back. And this is a very trustworthy person that I do know. I think a lot of y'all know, like even Chris follows me on Facebook as well too. So I haven't seen him say anything either. So we'll see. What's going on, little boss lady? I haven't seen what's going. My algorithm is picking up. The old folks is back. What's going on? Just simply says Monique says she would Candiace and join the other in icing Candiace during the first half of season 5. I think they did that to each other though. That's my personal opinion. What's going on, Lindsay Bree? Well, that's your opinion, babes. You know, it's mine. You know. Bravo stated that they don't condone in bad behavior, yet brought someone who did something that had bad behavior, make it make sense. I mean, they brought Phaedra back. If Phaedra can come back, Monique can definitely come back. Okay. I don't. If Phaedra's allowed to be back over on Bravo, Monique should have the door is open, Portia. Okay, Monique, the door is open. Because what? Also, Candiace has said worse. Yeah, that's gonna be the battle, and I don't want to get into the battle, Lindsay, because y'all know how that goes with the words and the hands. It's two different things for different types of people. Bravo be like a wrecking ball on us this week. They really have been. I can't either. I can't stand her. Have y'all seen? Let me see if I can get pull this up for y'all real quick. So y'all, I don't want to say I went viral, but y'all, I'll be going off on Twitter sometimes because that's just how it is. Shout out to Jamie, that's me. Hold on. Let me pull this up. So I had posted on Twitter because I refuse to call that X the other day when they had posted the seating charts for Housewives of Atlanta. And I had no idea that the post was going to blow up like the way that it's blowing up. But Claudia Jordan had commented on my post. And so, wait, it didn't come up. Oh, I know why. No. Why is this not clicking? Hold on, y'all. Before presenting, I'll remove this. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I had posted this because I'm just not here for Phaedra, and I'm going to stick it to Phaedra every time I get a chance to. So I posted she came and did no work at all and got second chair. Why, Andy? And I tagged Andy in it. Drew worked all season and barely sitting on the stage. I don't know what kind of deal you all have at Bravo with her, but this makes absolutely no sense. The ratings even got lower when she got on the show. We need answers. So Claudia Jordan had reposted and said, agreed. Waste of a salary and camera time, major letdown. So the folks over here on Instagram, because shout out to Reality Entertainment TV, they screenshotted my post, and it's got a lot of traction on it. What was that? Oh yeah, one of my old neighbors. But TBD says she's not wrong. And then this person says, oh, Valley Claudia, Bravo doesn't care about you or your opinion. Move on. And it goes back and forth. So you could tell that people are, there's like Portia fans. I mean, there's Phaedra fans, and then there's Claudia fans. And then there's just fans of people, there's just people who are fans of not liking the show, period. But shout out to Claudia Jordan. Y'all know I'll be telling y'all, me and Claudia be talking sometimes. So shout out to Claudia Jordan for showing your boy, reposting my post and getting me on out there. Let's get that on out there. What's going on to James in the chat? Thank you for tapping in. But yeah, so that happened. I mean, talk about the Housewives of Atlanta on this post, but I just wanted to get into that. Now let's jump into Candiace Dillard Bassett. Okay. Now Candiace went on. This was on June the 5th. She's defending Meghan Markle against Miss Junior. I think that's how you say it. I tried to get it the pronunciation before I got on, and I'm hoping I'm saying it right now. But against the Miss Junior attacks after pregnancy dance video. So apparently people were going off on her because she was doing this dance while she was pregnant. They didn't believe that she was pregnant. They said that her stomach had beans in it. You know the study they said about Beyonce when she was pregnant with Blue, her stomach folded when she sat down, things like that. So they're going off on her, and Candiace is like, people just don't. Black women can't have nothing. We can't have babies at this point. And so Candiace went on, and she posted, and I'll get into the article in a minute. But Candiace went on and she posted this video of her. Basically, it's kind of the same thing, but let's listen to Candiace.
Party getting started on the exercise ball.
Exercise. How do you feel?
Be back later.
I can tell that Candiace and Chris really enjoyed not being on the show and experiencing this pregnancy off the show. They look a lot more calm. They just sound more calm with each other as they're talking through this part of her pregnancy and getting ready to bring their new baby into the world. Let's read the caption really quick. She says, I wasn't going to say anything, but then I remembered I have receipts. This is my belly, lumpy, uneven, stretched, and swollen, hooked up to a fetal monitor under a loose birth gown. No designer tailoring, no soft lighting, no choreographed PR moment, just a real body doing miracle work. So when I see yet again the internet twisting itself into knots to disprove the humanity of a Black woman's motherhood, suggesting her stomach was towels, her child an illusion, her joy a lie, I'm reminded that Miss Junior has no expiration date. This obsession with policing how we show up in the world, how we carry our babies, how we carry our joy, how we carry ourselves isn't about truth. It's about control. Stand down. She had a baby, and some of y'all need to sit with why that threatens you so much. And these are the spaces that I feel like I love Candiace, because when she comes in with stuff like this, because she's standing for something and not for anything. Groman says dancing and exercising during labor helps with the delivery. So what's the problem? And I can tell you, when my sister had my nephew, I remember us. She kind of did some of this stuff too. We walked around the hospital together and everything. And I remember her sitting on I think it was like a medicine ball or something like that. So that wasn't weird to me that they were doing any of this stuff, because I know that they do that. As a matter of fact, I even remember, y'all know one of my favorite shows is Girlfriends. But I remember when Toni was pregnant with her baby on Girlfriends, she was out at the club dancing, trying to make the baby move down. I remember she went out like power walking and jogging through the park, and they kept trying to tell her to sit down. She's like, no, she's like, this baby got to come out of me. And so, I mean, I didn't think this was like not a normal thing. So shout out to Candiace Dillard Bassett, one, for bringing a new bundle of joy into the world, but also for just standing up for Meghan Markle. And, letting people know, like, y'all, Black women's bodies are real. And I think anyone's body is real. Like, however people decide that the doctor wants instructs them, or whatever they feel. I'm sure your body feels a certain type of way. I don't know. I've never had a baby before. I would never have one through my own body. But I'm sure you know how your body works, and you know what needs to be moved. I mean, if I have a stomach cramp, I'm gonna push it to the side like that. I'm saying, I don't know if that's the same thing, but I just feel like why do people have to always comment on things that women are doing? I don't know. It's so weird. I hate it for y'all. It's like y'all can't do nothing. This was one of the other poses that they were doing. I love the fact that he was there with her, doing the same stuff with her, helping her, doing her stretches and her dances and stuff, trying to make it fun for her. I'll read this part of the article. It says, though some fans praise the adorable moment, many trolls criticize the fake and cringe clip, begging the couple to make it stop. Everything they do to be relatable is weirdly not relatable. One dissenter argued it's bizarre how they never miss. Dillard, who welcomed her and her husband Chris Bassett's first child together, son Jet, in October 2024, took to X Twitter to school one user who suggests Markle was not actually pregnant in the video. She says no woman 9 months pregnant moves that way. The naysayer, the person said no woman 9 months pregnant moves that way, and that belly is lumpy, and Meg moves it around like a sack of jelly beans. Where is the uncomfortable mom to be? Because this woman had no clue what it feels like to be in labor or even induced. Induced moms are nervous about the pain. Reposting the negative message, Candiace explained, actually at 9 months pregnant, I was leg pressing 3 times my weight, doing pull-ups twice my weight, and walking several miles on a treadmill. So shut the F up and just say you hate that a Black woman married a white prince. And I think that's really what it's about, to be honest, y'all. I think they're just under scrutiny because of him being the prince and he married that Black lady. The former Bravo celebrity then took to Instagram to share a video of herself, which I just showed you guys, in her own delivery room sitting on a birthing ball. So this is just, I love that they are like, there's babies, there's weddings. I love all this. So we all seen this part already though. But how do you guys feel about, this entire situation when it comes to this? I know there's a lot of women in the chat. How do you guys feel? Not paid by anyone says, I think the problem is that Meghan keeps asking for privacy, then posts on social media private moments. I could see how one could look at it that way. I wouldn't turn that down. That could be a reason why. I think that sometimes though, in the moment, you're not really thinking about that. I think there's also, they're like sharing moments that, women go through. There's a lot of things. Have you guys watched that new movie that Tyler Perry have called Straw? Perfect example. If y'all have not watched Straw on Netflix, go watch it. But this kind of rolls into this whole entire situation. I don't think that people understand. Candiace and Meghan Markle don't have any type of situation like Taraji did in the movie. But people don't understand other people's struggles or their processing of things that are going on when life is happening, especially for like a single mom. And my mom's not a single mom, but I have friends that are single mothers. I have aunts that are single mothers, and I know the struggle that they have gone through, and I also seen the judgment that they have gone through, being a single mother. And I'm talking about the movie Straw right now, y'all. So don't get this mixed up with Meghan Markle and Candiace. But I'm bringing it back to say maybe this was something that felt healthy to her and her husband, and something that felt healthy for Chris and Candiace while they posted online, because some women feel like, hey, I'm going through this by myself. If you guys think about like the LGBT community, a lot of things that they go through, they'll post on social media so that they know that other people that are struggling go through the same things. And to me, this is like the perfect example to show like unity within one another. When it comes to LGBT stuff, a lot of the times, it doesn't matter what kind of color, shape, anything that you're a part of this community, and we're going to support you whatever way we can. And I think that sometimes, I'll say, as Black people, as Black men, as Black women, or just as men and women in general, we box things into situations, and sometimes things are not in that box. And sometimes we should sit back and think about that and say, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't understand this. Let me kind of see why they're doing this. Let me get a little bit of knowledge as to why, so that I don't have to make a assumption or make a judgment on something that I'm not previewed on, because that's not my experience. That's life, and y'all. I think people hating may have never experienced labor. You know what? I thought about this too, grown woman. I thought about that as well. A lot of times when people haven't been through a situation, they're easy to judge. They're just like being in a relationship with someone who you can't leave, because like your friend in a relationship that they can't leave when you haven't been in one, or one you be out first on the first flight because they sneeze wrong. So when someone's in love with someone, they feel like they want to stay in that situation, and it's hard for them to leave. The other person doesn't understand that, because that's not their mentality. And instead of trying to understand that or just be there for the person, and sometimes it does get exhausting, but instead of just saying, hey, you know what? Let me tap out because right now it feels unhealthy to me and I don't understand it. Let me figure out and get more understanding. They judge it, right? And I think that's unfair for a lot of people. Like, it's 2025. We're going through a lot of right now, okay? People are dying left and right. We have been through a pandemic. People don't have jobs right now. We have our younger generation that's growing up. They don't know nothing. They can't read, write. Y'all, I have another video I want to do about these kids in these schools. Because y'all, when I was reading Haley Bailey's text message the other day, and baby girl couldn't spell, y'all, I got a whole nother lot about that, because we got to have a conversation. Thank you so much, grown woman. Don't try me for the super chat. I'm glad you're back. Listen, you see me doing my big one. Like, I've been on and doing the work, okay? And I appreciate the super chats, y'all. Y'all don't really get them that much, but the little ones that I do get, whether it was just $1, I appreciate it, because it means the world. All right. Truer words have never been spoken. Thank you so much for that. Not paid by anyone. Listen, as just coming up as a gay Black man, I see a lot of times where they're very judgmental on situations, and especially like when it comes to like family, when they don't support it or they support that person. And a lot of times it's like drastic, like they kick the kid out of the family, they're homeless and things like that. And is that wrong? Absolutely, that's wrong. Like, why would you kick your child out of your house? But then also you have to think about the fact, like, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? And so I look at things, I always am a person where I'm going to open up the book. I'm not going to just read the cover. I need to understand why this is happening. It might be the Virgo in me. But I want to understand why these things are happening. Now, if you're just doing it for no damn reason, yes, I'm going to judge your ass. But if you're just doing it because you don't understand and you don't have the means to open up the book and find out more, then that's on you. And later on in life, you're going to have to go back and you have to readdress those things and handle those things, because you made a mistake. You know, a lot of parents, when they have LGBT kids, when they have teen children to become parents, they have these kids that are going in and out of jail. A lot of times where we missed out was therapy. You know, sitting down on that couch and letting it all out because God gonna handle it. You're gonna let him handle it, and he done put people on this earth to help you handle it, and you're not doing it. So it's a lot, y'all. Like, I've been through so much stuff in life. I just can never be a person to just judge a book by its cover. Funny story, I went through this training for my new job, and there was a girl in my class, and she had seen the worst and everything, and I'm just like, I sat back, I didn't say anything, and towards the end of it, like, she just kind of ghosted me and the girls that I was hanging out with, and they were upset about it, and I was like, I feel like there was more there than what we knew. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I would just say, for me, I'm never gonna be like, nah, F her. Like, she just want to ghost us like that. I think mentally, not mentally like she's like has an illness, but like in her mind, more was going on than what was really going on. Because she's been through so much in life, she thinks that everybody's out to get her. And it's understandable because a lot of people, going back to straw, people don't have nobody in their lives that's gonna stick around for them. So their first thing is to go. I gotta do it by myself. When in reality, you don't. There's people out there. There's somebody out there that will be there for you. You just got to find your right people. You got to find your tribe. Okay, join the nation. But yeah, y'all. I didn't expect to even go into all this, but again, shout out to Candiace for sticking up for Meghan Markle, and just dropping out some knowledge for some of the women who have never had babies who judge this, or even some of the men. I don't know if there were men who were in the comments to see any, but even some of the men who may not understand that. I think postpartum is another thing that people don't understand. There's lots of things that because you never experienced it, you don't know about it. That doesn't give you the right to judge it. You never know what people are going through, so kindness and grace are key, in my opinion, and I so agree with that. That's the only way I know how to move. Shout out to Mary and Theodore, my grandparents, because that's what they gave me my entire life. And so I moved that way, and I can't move no other way because I don't want nobody to do that to me. But also, it's just the right thing to do, I think that, and I'll talk about this too, like, when it comes to like, church and things like that, I don't go to church, but I've been in church enough in my life to know what the basics of it is. And also, if you believe in like Jesus or whatever higher power you believe in, a lot of them weren't sitting in no building, y'all. They was around spreading out the word. They were giving you a situation so that you knew that they were there on your side. They weren't sitting in the building and you just asking questions and listening to the word. No, they were coming to you in your sleep. They were taking you through situations, all different types of things. And so whatever you believe in, you didn't find them in that building, and then they didn't also just leave you in the building, and once you were gone, it was over. Like, they were there for you outside of that building. So why not choose situations like these and realize I can't stay inside of my box. I got to come out too, because maybe the answers are not inside the box. Words of wisdom. All right. Y'all, I think that's it. I do again, y'all. Not shout out. My prayers go out to Katie Ross, because we are talking about Potomac, the girls from Potomac, and her sobriety situation. I wish the best for her. I'm going to keep. I prayed for her yesterday. I wish the best for her. I hope that things turn out for her a little bit better at some point in life. Yo, that's all I got though. I'm about to record some videos because I want to do some pre-recorded stuff, but I love you guys for showing up today. I'm so happy to see the people I haven't seen in a long time. Thank y'all for showing up. And make sure y'all bring y'all back over here, okay? And y'all like the video, and drop a comment in the comment section. With that, y'all, I'm going to get up off of here. If I find something else to talk about, because y'all know what, I've been really y'all know one thing, since I have not been at the school, I've been able to catch some of the breaking news and talk about stuff before everybody done talked about it already, which is so fun. Because like, I don't get home like everybody talks about it, what I'm gonna say about it. So it's been really fun to be able to catch some of the new stuff when it comes out. But if something else comes out, y'all, definitely I will be back over here. Look out for some of my pre-recorded stuff. Also, Next week, I will be doing a members only. It'll be like a pre-recorded video. I just want to talk about some stuff that I did do. And I might do a members only live as well the week after that. But make sure you guys, if you're not already a member, join members like $1.99 or something like that. With that being said, y'all, let's see something. Let's see one more comment. Everyone is going through something. Yeah, it's true. That's real talk. Everybody. Everybody has something they're going through. Seriously. And if you're not, you might want to check that out and see what's going on. Because maybe you're just coasting, you know. But y'all, I'm getting out of here. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one, and 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 in the next one. Bye, y'all.
I did it. 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 Did it. You did it. I did it. You did it. Did it. I did it. I did it.